This video is going to cover Objective 1.1 practice tasks. Before you can begin this project, you need to download the start files here and make sure you save them in an unzipped manner somewhere on your desktop or in your documents folder, somewhere where you're going to be able to find them and be able to upload them later. If you have a Mac operating system, it does not support Access software, so you'll need to find another PC that has a Windows operating system on it in order to complete the projects for this course. Once you have the files saved, then you can begin 1.1. And we're going to open up just a blank database to get started. I'm just going to type in Access down in my toolbar or down here. And we're going to open up the program. Once the program opens, we're going to go into blank database. And the directions specifically state to create a blank desktop database. Depending on your installation of Access, template might be named blank or blank desktop database. Name the database Moss database and then save it in the practice file folder. So we're going to call it Moss database. And we're going to put it in the folder in which you have your other files. So mine is on my desktop in my Microsoft Access Expert 2019 Objective 1 folder. Make sure that you're saving everything correctly and you have it where you want it to be. You're going to hit OK. Then you're going to hit create. One of the things I want to bring to your attention before we move forward is that with this database open, there are going to be two databases that are going to show in that folder. One has a lock on it. It has either 0 or 1 kilobyte, and then the other one will not have a lock on it. And this is actually showing for the Access Expert 1-1 file right now. But make sure that you always upload the one that has more kilobytes. Never should you upload one that has a lock on it. I'm not able to open it, and neither is anybody else that you're trying to get that information to. So make sure that you close out your Access databases before you upload them so you don't run into that issue, and that will remove that locked file. With the database open, you're going to close out of the table that defaultly opens up if one opened up. And what we're doing next is going to be importing the customers and orders table definitions, not the data from the Access Expert 1-1 database. So we're going to go to external data, new data source, from file, and you are going to choose from database, and we're going to import this information from an Access database. So you're going to click on that, and then we're going to go to browse, and then you're going to navigate again to your files. So you're going to go from your desktop, I have mine on my desktop, to that Access Expert folder, Objective 1, Access Expert 1-1. You're going to leave this radio button marked and then hit OK. And then in here it's asking us to import the customers and orders table definition, not the data. So we are going to go to customers, click options, definition only, and then we're going to orders, and make sure that is only definition as well, and we're going to hit OK. Then we're going to hit close, and then you'll see both the tables were imported and you don't have any content or data with it. It's just going to be the setup of those two specific tables that you imported into your database. The next step asks us to close out of this current database and open up Access Expert 1-1. Once you have that open, it asks to enable editing or enable content on the info bar if that pops up, and then we're going to delete table 1 or table 1. So you can just click on it and hit delete on your keyboard and then hit yes, you want to delete it, or you can right click on it and hit delete. Either one works. And then we're going to create a custom navigation pane by creating a category called Northwind and groups named customers, products, and employees. So we're just going to right click somewhere in your navigation pane over here, go to navigation options, and we are going to add an item, and that's going to be the Northwind group. Once you have Northwind in there, then you're just going to hit enter. It'll lock it in, and then you're going to add 3 groups. So you're going to click to add group, and you're going to type in customers, hit enter, add another group, products, hit enter, And our final group is going to be employees. Once you hit enter, then go ahead and hit OK. And then it's going to ask us over here, we want to put it into the Northwind category. Just click on Northwind in this drop-down menu. And then you're able to assign those tables to those specific groups. You could do it one or two ways. You can click and drag, or you can right-click on a table and then hit add to group and then add it to that specific group. So it says add the customers, order details, orders, and shippers tables to the customers group. So we're going to go customers, and I'm going to drag it up to the customers group. Then we're going to do order details, left click once, and then click and drag and drop it. And then we're going to do orders, and then shippers. Those are all in the customers group. Next, for the products group, categories, products, and suppliers. So categories, products, and then suppliers. And then from there, it just leaves the employees table, which is going to get assigned to the employees group. You can also then hide this last group that's not being used by right-clicking on it and then hit hide. You don't have to do that. That's not in the directions, but it is what's in the results file. And you can always compare your files to the results file after you've completed the project. This completes Objective 1.1 practice tasks.